Getting 4,000 hours of watch time on YouTube is one of the biggest goals to achieve as a YouTuber. I have watched multiple YouTube videos over the past several days, compiling information to help you best understand what the best ways and strategies are to get to those 4,000 hours of watch time. But we do have one problem. I myself have not received 4,000 hours of watch time. I put all this information compiled together in a PDF form down below where you can take that information and walk away right now, or you can stick with me and we can go through this video and talk about these strategies and skills that you can use to get to the 4,000 hours of watch time together. Before we begin, I do want to give a big shout out to Roberto Blake and vidIQ for helping with a lot of this information. I was using a lot of the YouTube videos to find a lot of these different techniques and skills that I've learned along the way with different videos they have. But along with that, I just have some of my own personal knowledge and information here as well. So step one, the most important one is actually this really good strategy that Roberto Blake uses. And what he does is he creates a goal of 100,000 views, okay? So we have 1% of your total views is what you'll get to the amount of subs you'll get from that video. This is normally with channels from 0 to 10,000 subs. So 1% of your total views would mean basically if you get 100 views on a video, you're roughly going to see 1, maybe 2 new subscribers from that video. This is very, very broad, but it's a good just side analytics just to kind of have in the back of your head. So now this 4,000 hours right here is equal to 240,000 minutes, okay? Now this point C right here is safe average of at least 3 minutes of average view duration. Remember that number, okay? Because 3 minutes of average view duration means that a viewer is watching your video for roughly 3 minutes out of whether a 4 or 5 minute video or whether a half an hour video, however long it is. 3 minutes of average view duration is pretty solid, okay? Now jumping down to the next bullet point, we have consistency is key. First off, never go into a video with expecting to go viral because that's just a setup for failure, basically. Always hope that they'll go viral, never assume that they will. Aim to make better content on a consistent basis, and fix your editing, filmmaking, storytelling about 1 to 2% every video. So you don't have to completely change from one video to the next and put in weeks and weeks of work just for this one video. But what we are saying is that 1 to 2% of increasing your editing and your filmmaking and storytelling overall, over time, with the consistency being your key, 1 to 2% increasing every time with this editing, filmmaking, storytelling will allow you to better understand how to make YouTube videos and make better YouTube videos in the end. Bullet point number 3 is stay away from random videos being posted. You honestly do want to treat this almost like a career and be serious with your YouTube channel in the long term. It'll help you focus on that average view duration and overall help you focus on a lot of different key components that will allow you to get more views on your videos and increase that watch time. Because we're obviously, at the end of the day, just trying to get the most clicks with the most views. And you'll see this down here in bullet point 6 we'll talk about in a minute. But let's jump to content quality. We have quality versus quantity. You've probably heard of it before, but it's so true. In this type of industry, we want to be making content that is quality. And it's hard to get both because some people go from one end of the spectrum and is doing the quality over the quantity, meaning they're putting in weeks of work to make one video and only post once every other couple weeks, or maybe once a week, or maybe once a month, rather than those that are posting 3 times a day with pretty shitty quality, basically. So you really got to figure out the good balance between quality and quantity. And honestly, to start off, I think you want to post more quantity, but also have that quality where you're building, like I said, 1 to 2% every video, increasing that quality, so eventually it balances out. Editing is a huge point we'll talk about in a second, and then basic camera quality needs is all you need. Do not go out and spend over $1,500 on a new camera and $300 in new editing software and all this stuff, especially when a lot of stuff can be done for free nowadays online. So content quality is important, and knowing that you don't need the best setup with this content to make this content is very, very important, especially to start, especially when you're not making any money doing it right now. Number 5 is editing. Like I talked about earlier, editing is very, very important. Use pattern interruptions. We're going to actually use Mr. Beast as a great example, and I'll talk about him in a little bit too, with the different sound effects, the different editing that his editor goes through to really grab the attention of the viewer. So using pattern interruptions, eliminate distractions through your video, the different filler words like it's the stutters like that, like doing different things that will allow your viewer to kind of get distracted is something that will get them off topic and overall kind of scare them away from continuing to watch the video. Color grading is a big point that a lot of people actually use, and along with that is sound. Color grading and sound is not talked about too much, but it's in the background of these videos where you want a decent mic, and if you are recording some sort of filmmaking, you want good lighting. Maybe you're looking to get in a ring light for your desk. Maybe it depends on what type of content you're making, but the editing with color grading in post-production is very, very important as well, just to kind of wrap up the editing overall, and your videos can really make or break what type of video outcome your video has. Number 6 would be get more clicks equals get more views. Catching viewers with a catchy thumbnail or title generates a click, and a click generates a view, which is also a data building point for you to learn about your audience. So let's break this down. So catching a viewer with a catchy thumbnail or title is important. That is the end goal here that we're trying to do, is we're trying to catch this viewer that may not know who we are with a catchy thumbnail or title that is going to help benefit them in some sort of way because they're researching a video that may be helpful, and hopefully this is the helpful video they're looking for. But they don't know that until they click onto the video. So then a click then generates a view for us, which is also building this data point when you use YouTube Analytics, which we'll talk about right now. YouTube Analytics and click-through rate is extremely, extremely important. So there's the reach tab, and this goes through different impressions, click-through rates, and watch times. So underneath your analytics, they have the reach tab, and this is one of the most key components in using YouTube Analytics and understanding your different your customer base, so who's watching you, what they like about you, what they don't like, when they stop watching your videos, when they click off your videos, all that different types of stuff. Anything that you want to know about your videos, whether it's YouTube Shorts or full-on 2-hour YouTube videos that you post, whatever it is, you can find any information about your analytics through YouTube Analytics, and the reach tab is very important as well. So definitely, I think another key to getting to this 4,000 hours of watch time is to study your own analytics and understand who your viewers are and what they actually want to see. The multiplier effect, I'm pretty sure vidIQ talked about this. This is when you want your customers coming back for more. This is when you want your viewers to hit that subscribe button, and not just hit the subscribe button, but to hit the subscribe button and then understand that they actually enjoy your content and look forward to seeing the content again. Okay, make videos worth rewatching if possible. That's a huge point. Not many YouTube videos nowadays, you see it once, you don't need to see it again. If you're able to watch it once and then watch it again, that is a huge, huge selling point for your YouTube content. You want to have a memorable logo, YouTube name that's very, very catchy, something unique, and unique viewers are new opportunities to help the channel grow. We're obviously looking with YouTube Analytics to see where our viewers coming from. Are they coming from the YouTube search? Are they coming from the recommended page? Are they coming from different third-party links outside that we posted somewhere else? Are they coming from where are these different new unique viewers coming from? Number 9 is topic, title, thumbnail. The 3 T's, the most important thing that both of these guys actually talked about in multiple videos, as well as, I've heard it before, you've probably heard this before when looking at these types of videos. Topic, title, thumbnail. Is the topic relevant? Is the topic going to help the consumer? Is this video helping you? Is this worth you clicking that like button and subscribing to my channel? The topic is very, very, very important to understand that it's got to be relevant. You can't go off topic. Title is like we talked about with thumbnail. It's very, very important. Does the title follow the idea of the story? Does it catch the viewer? Or is your title are using keywords? So when you're looking up how to feed my dog, don't look it up how the dog is fed by a human. No one looks it up like that. You want to search it. You want your title video to be the same as what is in the search bar. So whatever somebody's going to type in the search bar, how to get 4,000 hours of watch time on YouTube, you want your title to be how to get 4,000 hours of watch time on YouTube. Pretty straightforward, but it's very, very important to understand how people search different YouTube videos. So does the title follow the idea of the story? Is the thumbnail grabbing my attention? Does the title have, or does the thumbnail have the pop that YouTubers nowadays are using? Does it have the Mr. Beast shocked face with the arrows and the bright lights and the color grading on the thumbnail and everything like that? Like, does it have the whole 9 yards? You know exactly what type of thumbnails. I'll throw some up on screen. You know what type of thumbnails I'm talking about. Do these thumbnails actually come out, and do they show anything to you? Do they actually catch your attention? And lastly, once a viewer clicks, you have 10 to 30 seconds to grab their attention. Example on this was watch the first 30 seconds of any Mr. Beast video. This is key right here. This is easy, just understanding how to get their attention right off the bat, using quick editing tools, using that just like in your face type of action and getting right to the video within the first 30 seconds, not messing around. And then listen to your audience is the final key, and honestly, listening to your audience is one of the most important things in my opinion. Definitely recommend listening to what they say in the comments section and using that to your advantage down the line. Lastly, a little key tip. Did you guys know that YouTube live streams do count towards 4,000 hours of watch time? So if you live stream a couple hours a day and you have a couple viewers, that also counts towards your 4,000 hours of watch time. Guys, hopefully this information was helpful. Again, I used Roberto Blake and vidIQ for a lot of this information, but if you guys have any other questions, comments, or concerns, drop a like down below, subscribe if you're new here, and comment in the comment section if you do have any questions. Again, the PDF for this will be down in the link in the description below. It's completely free. I literally just posted this on here, and I'll print the PDF down below in the description. But if you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments below, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out, everybody.